It's John F.
The Unscripted Gang podcast is proudly supported by Quick Collect with fast fee-free global transfers, multi-currency wallets, tuition bill and bulk payments, real-time alerts and 24/7 support. Secure user-friendly experience for sending money from Canada and North America to your loved ones in Africa at the best rates every day. Energy King is Quick Collect's ambassador in Canada's national capital, Ottawa. Use his code ENERGY for $10 on your transfer today. Quick Collect. Chasing payments isn't part of the hustle.
Come follow me, chop my money. Come follow me, they go. Even if they try, they don't know why.
And when you're with your babes, pay attention as a guy. Listen to the rhythm. Know when the rhythm goes high. Follow the music. When the music is...
You mean in the...
in the other room. Follow the music. You know, when you follow the music, there's a way you know that the voice is changing. The dynamics has changed. She has express some excitement. Stay on that key. Don't change. Don't do off key. You touch one particular spot and she gives you a wonderful tune. Is it that spot? Did it? No come, just did there. Go respect yourself. Respect yourself. So when you are smart like that, women cannot just leave you now. For what? When a woman is sexually satisfied with,
unless she's greedy.
When a woman is sexually satisfied with the one at home, she doesn't go out.
There's no need to.
And you can't please a baby in bed. Then what's your value? What's your value? 3 things you must not lack: brain to manage and administer your home as a guy, you know, the backbone and the strength to knack when there is an assignment to get done, and the ability to create and produce financial resources so your house don't starve. Those are the 3 components of a man, but one is more important: the bedroom skills. You cannot be deficient there. When a woman is talking to you and saying to you, change,
she's telling you something.
When she's telling you to change, she can go any length to tell you to change. She'll talk to pastors, she'll pray for you and all of that. If you don't change,
that's the process.
The day a lady wakes up and says, I'm done,
she's
done. Every woman is beautiful. And there is no ugly babe. Now you know get eye. Now you know package your babe.
I like that.
Now you know package your babe. There's no excuse for that thing where you define at the inside.
The inside.
The inside. Exactly. The same thing you define. The inside house.
Exactly.
Enhance it.
That's another one. I wish I could stretch on that, but let's move forward.
Enhance it. The bomb day house.
Yes.
The one outside is not. The reason why the one outside is shocking you is because they flash them for you. Go to lingerie section, then did there. It's not expensive, man. You know, get those things for your babe and all of it. You're coming from what, babe? See, I saw a couple of ladies at work and my head is scattering. I know what they carry. They can't stand you, but they have confused me already. So I'm coming home to you. You should pack it before you show up. Intentionally help her.
He's the man, and cheating is only for men. Men should cheat, but a lady cannot cheat. We have had this argument. We've had this argument time without number. Men don't attach sex to anything, they don't attach feelings to sex. A man knows how to divide it, how to separate it. And like for a woman, if a woman goes as far as cheating on her partner, it's because she's not happy or she's detached, and again she needs emotional, balance, emotional, she needs that comfort. She needs something that she's lacking with the present boyfriend. So whenever she cheats, she's cheating and she's drawing away.
Yeah.
And if that man can do it better than the other guy, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, suppose he lost. He don't go.
So he's gone. So
he's gone.
Okay, I have a gist.
Hey, God.
Alright, now let's get.
You are the gist goddess. Walai.
So there was this guy that was just flirting around with a girl.
Yeah.
I mean, he liked the girl at work. They met at work, and he was flirting around with her for a while. And I think the wife or the girlfriend started becoming suspicious and wanted to. I started prying. I started investigating. So one day she went to
Chuking Ice.
Now. When you like the guy, you guys chook ice more. Let me see what this man is up to.
Oh.
So that's now so she carry her leg, go go the guy workplace. She went to his workplace and she was like, let me go investigate. And she was at one corner. She was in her car, but far a bit away from her.
Far away from principalities and power.
Oh my God. So that's how she stayed far away, but she was observing and she saw the guy come out from the workplace going to the car, and she noticed a girl was in the car with him. Walked in, and then before you know it, they were,
the car was moving.
The car was moving.
Or bouncing. Was it bouncing?
Oh no, it was bouncing.
Hey!
Steady.
Chimo!
Steadily.
Steady.
Like a Shaka singer.
I like that song.
It was steadily. The car was bouncing steadily.
Oh,
and this woman was watching from afar. She was so
Shakeli.
They are Shakeli girls.
Hey!
A guy will never admit. Do you know why do guys do that? Why do guys do that? Do you know that there was a point where a picture was taken and you could see the guy's tongue was straight into the girl's mouth, and it was like, what were you doing? Well, it was nothing. But you were literally kissing her. No, it's not kissing. We're friends. We were just, trying to casually know ourselves.
It was tongue checking.
Oh my goodness.
Every time you're with your woman, it's a new day. Don't say because it's my babe, so I can just do it. Prepare yourself. Don't eat nonsense. Don't drink sugar. Don't drink Coke. Don't do that. You're drinking Coke. You're drinking sugar. You're the one that will go and get Timbit and all this nonsense. As a man, and you want to perform well, you can't.
They're killers, eh?
Get a cucumber. Get granuts. Updates. And get. See the way you pay attention.
I want to hear.
It's an update I want to give to people that will listen to my show.
Okay.
You understand? As a man, anything sweet kills. Anything you take in that is sweet, it kills your potency. And if you're not active in the bedroom, your value is zero. Forget your money, forget your brain, forget your energy. You've got to be valuable in the bedroom. That's it. That is the only way you administer therapy to your woman. It's therapeutic, like that's it. When you make love to your woman, because when you're making love to your wife or your woman, whatever it is, your person, she's giving you her body to actually take care of. Being a woman is difficult already. It's hard work to be a woman. So when she gives you that body, you have an opportunity of a lifetime to treat her skin right from head to toe. And it's now time to enter Jerusalem. Your kingdom is now descending.
Now go to
Babylon. He's going to Babylon.
Can you imagine?
Where Nebuchadnezzar is crawling.
Off way.
It makes no sense. So basically, the update I wanted to share:
cucumber,
granuts,
and
banana, and Greek yogurt.
Wait, all mixed together?
Blend it.
Oh, God.
You see that granuts? Don't miss it. Niger granuts.
Yeah.
Blend it, make it your smoothie.
And what does this do?
It detoxifies your system. Once you take it, your soldier is already activated. Okay. You don't come too quickly. It makes you stronger, and it's natural.
So it's like a potency portion.
It washes away your nonsense, your sugar content. You just see your body hard. That's it. And when you're in the inner room, don't be too excited. Don't be too excited. Excitement brings it. It brings it. It unlocks the sperm. Excitement. Your woman opens her body. You see oh my God, let me get this one. The moment you see everything, you're happy. This guy is coming. In excitement,
it ruins everything.
In excitement, your liquid is unlocked. In excitement. Do you understand? Yeah. She hasn't even started anything. You already come and you are done. Like seriously, and she's there on the bed, useless, angry, pissed off, and you don't care. That's some men that are so dumb. Bedroomly, if there's anything like that. They're very dumb. They don't know what is pre-analysis. They don't know how to understand breathing. They don't study their woman. They don't know what she wants at the time. Sometimes she needs cuddling, and that's it for the night. She's too tired to do anything. Give her cuddling. That's going to be the best night ever. Sometimes you just need warm encouragement, touching conversation, touch her ears a little bit,
massage her body,
touch her hair. You need to understand what she needs per time.
Let's go.
It's John F.
You know that I love you, promise to stay, and I give you my
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for another wonderful time on the Unscripted Gang podcast, your premier number one from Canada's national capital, Ottawa. And it's very, very special to come on board bi-weekly to talk to you. Like, you know, the podcast is literally everything stew, everything uwambe, everything shenanigan. From social media to social media platform G's to online in-laws intervention to relationship and situationship, marriages and politics and social connect, anything that makes sense. You know, we just come literally gist and talk and gossip, but we make sense. If it's your first time to be on the show, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, love, subscribe, share on all your social, and we'll be grateful for it. But first, let me thank every incredible addict of the Unscripted Gang podcast. Like, you literally follow back to back. Thank you. Without your massive support, I don't think we're gonna be here trying to curate this very impeccable content for your amazing consumption, my friend. So we appreciate you for your fellowship and followership. Exactly. So today, you know me, you know, the first criteria to be on this is you have sense and you're good looking. I'm telling you, you know, after God took a nap, he made some people. He took his time, he relaxed, he took a break. And today's guest is just your favorite everyday, back-to-back, fresh potato juice, omalicha1.com, from the West African coast of Nigeria. Very pretty, very beautiful, very captivating, very special, very exhilarating, fantastic like that. Second to nobody, first class queen, CEO of Beauty Masterclass. You know what I mean? She's calm, she's pretty, she's amazing, yellow pumping skin, light as calm, like that. She's a friend I've known for a very long time, very consistent, very dependable, reliable, and very incredible, plus inevitable. And today, again, your number one jelly, beautiful, yellow pumping Jenny to the old, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up? How you doing?
And I forgot to say that, you know, sometimes when there is a depression, all people have to do is to find you and say hi, because your hi sometimes can heal.
I have good vibes. It's just the energy. I think it's just innate. It's natural. I get people who just call me and just say, "Please, Jenny, I beg, I need your vibe. Like, you just make me feel alright, make me happy." And I'm like, yeah, good energy. Let me send a little bit of that.
You know, she's a ruggedly beautiful lady like that.
I owe it to God.
Apart from the fact that your beauty light up the set, then your brain replenishes the conversation, and I think it's something that I must tell people that. You're not only deep, but you're very versatile.
Thank you very much.
And on top of that, you can fly.
Thank you so much.
So it takes the grace of God and the anointing of my spouse to sit down here and compose myself and not get carried away, you know. But it's a lie. It's not gonna work.
That's the energy king.
I am masterly finally taken.
Yes.
In the meantime, today is special. What you go gist about yourself?
You know, say I just always say.
We just get it back.
Sweet, stay hot.
Hello.
Where do we start from?
Give me gist, abeg. I don't get topic.
Okay, honestly, you know,
I don't
say,
get topic. Just give me gist.
I always have this impression in my head. I've had guys tell me this every time, that when a guy cheats, that I've had this impression like for a very long time, and I have had this idea, especially when you have friends. They always tell you that when a man cheats because he just wants to have fun. He just wants to release. He just wants to, you know, be calm. I've heard a lot, and then I also hear, and because I asked, okay, so if you cheat as a man, what happens to the woman? Can she also cheat as well? And then there's an impression that no, she can't cheat. You know, and I'm like, a guy can cheat, but a woman cannot cheat back, right?
Make it make sense.
Like, make it make sense. Thank you. Make it make sense. And then I remember one time I was having this conversation with a group of people, and majority of them were men. You need to see the way they tackled me.
Only you.
Hey, I was like,
go finish your life.
You see, one person came and said, no, you can't compare this conversation. You can't compare this because men don't attach sex to anything they don't attach feelings to sex. A man knows how to divide it, how to separate it. And like for a woman, if a woman goes as far as cheating on her partner, it's because she's not happy or she's detached. And again, she needs emotional, balance, emotional, she needs that comfort. She needs something that she's lacking with the present boyfriend. So whenever she cheats, she's cheating and she's drawing away.
Yeah.
And if that man can do it better than the other guy, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, suppose he lost.
So
you don't go.
So he's gone. So
it's gone.
But I don't know. I don't think I would encourage anybody, like as a guy, if a guy cheats on you as a woman, to cheat back, because cheating back would not help. Like you're just stressing. But some girls who also want to. Okay, I have a G.
Hey, God.
Alright, now let's get.
You are the G's goddess. Walai.
So there was this guy that was just flirting around with a girl.
Yeah.
I mean, he liked the girl at work. They met at work, and he was flirting around with her for a while. And I think the wife or the girlfriend started becoming suspicious and wanted to. I started prying. I started investigating. So one day she went to
Choking ice.
Now.
Man,
when you like the guy, you guys chook ice small. Let me see what this man is up to.
Oh.
So that's so she carry her leg, go go the guy workplace. She went to his workplace and she was like, let me go and investigate. And she was at one corner. She was in her car, but far a bit away from her.
Far away from principalities and power.
Oh my God. So that's how she stayed far away, but she was observing and she saw the guy come out from the workplace, going to the car, and she noticed a girl was in the car with him. Walked in, and then before you know it, they were,
the car was moving.
The car was moving.
Oh, bouncing. Was it bouncing?
Oh no, it was bouncing.
Hey!
Steady.
Chimo!
Steadily. Like a Shaka singer.
I like that song.
It was steadily. The car was bouncing steadily.
Oh,
and this woman was watching from afar. She was so
Shakeli.
They are Shaka the girl.
Hey!
So that's how this the wife or the girlfriend saw the man, and she was so pissed.
She was broken.
And she was broken. She was like, why would you do that to her? And then she confronted the guy and she was asking, and the guy said, oh no, she's just a colleague, it was nothing more. I mean, we never did anything, blah, just trying to defend himself.
Oh yeah.
A guy will never admit. Do you know why do guys do that? Why do guys do that? Do you know that there was a point where a picture was taken and you could see the guy's tongue was straight into the girl's mouth, and he was like, what were you doing? Well, it was nothing. But you were literally kissing her. No, it's not kissing. We're friends. We were just, trying to casually know ourselves.
It was tongue checking.
Oh my goodness. So I'm like, you can see it right there. Why do men do that? Some men are so. It's like, according to some people, they'll tell you, well, you can't admit it until you have been caught red-handed.
Oh!
I say you're a bad guy.
Hey!
That's not fair. Okay, anyway, so moving to that story. So that's how she confronted the guy, but the guy apologized eventually, and then he was like, okay, he's not gonna do it again, and then continued again, and then she saw him again do the same thing, and then she was like, okay, all right, it's tit for tat.
Yeah.
So she went ahead, and then there was this guy that was always, checking her out, and was like, oh, I like you and all that, telling her sweet words that the guy usually don't tell her. So she started feeling so special,
Yeah.
The guy was making her feel special, and one thing led to another. The thing went down.
Makanaki happened.
She got caught up in the wind.
Oh, wow.
And then she was lost in it.
Ah!
So the guy now so that's how the guy now found out, and he was so pissed.
Oh.
Like, why would you cheat on me? He was just he was fuming. He was raging everywhere because she was cheating on him. And then the girl said, so you can cheat on me and I can cheat on you? And he said, yes, there's a principle to this thing. There's a
you don't go better for that principle.
This thing is not, you don't understand how it works. And the guy was really defending himself and saying, you see, you're cheating on me, but you're getting attached to the guy. Me, I don't have anything for. The girl was like, nah, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I was like, oh, see, so men don't like it when you cheat, but they can cheat. I know a friend.
Oh,
he's gonna
follow.
watch this and he's gonna be like, he'll tell you that, well, he's the man and, well, cheating is only for men. Men should cheat, but a lady cannot cheat. We have had this argument. We've had this argument time without number.
Yeah.
Like if a woman cheats, if a man cheats, and he says, according to this person, he said, if my girlfriend cheats, that I'm gonna break up with her. And I'm like, you break up with her when you've been cheating. I know your way is not pure, and you are vexing because this guy
your way no
pure. And it's like, now we're men. It's a man thing. I'm like, please help me understand this man thing and cheating, because I need it to make sense to me. And this argument, I can never stop having this argument. And guys watching, please, I need to understand how is it that a man can cheat.
So you have come to the temple of the energy king for solution to your problem. Elders in the land.
Yes.
He said, your daughter has come today.
Yes.
To seek for clarity on the confusionism in the system.
Yes. So
anyway, straight to the point. I think that, let me be frank. Though my name is not Frank, but I want to be frank, and this might hurt a lot of people, but the fact is the fact that if you think that you have the right to cheat, the same woman, your woman has the same right to cheat. There is no monopoly of cheating.
There's gonna be arguments.
It's a fact that guys don't want to hear, but if you can carry your body outside and somebody you can knack, she has the same right to get knacked. And you will lose, because when they knack your babe don't go. When you knack as a man, you're still indoor, but when your babe knack, you've lost her. She's with you for responsibility's sake. So many things are involved. So the question is, first of all, I do not support the idea of cheating. Cheating can be very contemporary. What do you understand by cheating? What is cheating to you is not cheating to me. That's how it works in the kingdom of man, in the brotherhood kingdom. Let me break it down for you. First of all, I do not support cheating in any shape or form. But sometimes it becomes the only way out to express yourself. Otherwise, you will die of frustration. So let me take it from the women's angle first of all. Some women, when you're dating them, their beauty comes alive. They show you everything. You can be everywhere. You can start from the head and end with the leg. You can start from everywhere. There is no restriction. All of a sudden, they've forgotten that the guy is always a baby. Anytime, any day. We never grow. We're babies. Just the way you feed your baby, that's how you feed men. Unfortunately. Really? Yeah. We're never grown. We're babies.
I think I can understand that.
We're always babies. Now you get married. Ladies, in most cases, they transfer the love to the kid.
And they feel left out. The men?
The twins on the chest, that is always the comfort zone. Now you can't touch it anymore. No, you can't touch it. You can't. Literally, you can't. They will tell you no. They can't. Meanwhile, as a man, now we borrow. You borrow, say, I don't born. I've given birth to a child, yeah? So let me borrow my child for 2 years. At least after 2 years, you stop sucking and you give it back to me. The thing doesn't come back. For most men, okay? It doesn't come back. But of course, I was lucky. Mine came back. But for so many men,
you're the energy kid.
No, mine came back.
You have your ways.
It doesn't come back. And number 2, the bomb shot you wear around to spark his head in your relationship ceases to exist. You don't wear them anymore. You don't. Before, when you were dating, if he was like on his way to the house, you change to look like a girly. But this time you don't care. He's back from work, you never even shower yourself.
So it's good, like, to always keep that.
So when you do all of that, the attraction, the spices begins to fade. Men are programmed for exploit. Unfortunately. Any man always say you don't like knacking, get problem. We're like that. It is not discipline that can make you stick to one person if the person gives you a reason to stick with her. In most cases, ladies don't. They don't. They want to have sex the way they want to have sex. No more dimension. The kitchen game is gone. Before, now from kitchen, you enter bathroom, but this time around, only bedroom. Meanwhile, according to the law of Knacking Kingdom, bedroom is to sleep. Who tell you
Spice it up, right?
Bedroom is to sleep. Who tell you say you must play game inside bedroom? What happens to everywhere? The couch, the kitchen, the bathroom, everywhere. So those dynamics fade away, and we crave for that, but they don't care. In most cases, they don't care, right? And when that happens, there's another baby girl somewhere filling the space. And once there's a crack on the wall, you can't fill it back. It is not to excuse cheating, but that's where it starts.
Okay.
That's where it starts, you know. And again, there are some men that you give them everything. They have everything in a woman. They still go out. That's habit. That's stupid. That's an addiction. Like weed, like smoking. I'm not saying smoking is bad, but I'm just saying it's like addiction, right? But in most cases, they don't want to go out. It's because you're giving them a reason to go out.
Okay.
You understand? So that's it.
I want to have your thoughts on this. Do you think that sometimes, because I've heard under some kind of impression that as a guy, you have to, like, if you don't go out, like, explore, you know, with other women, or some have this understanding that if, when a man tends to explore, like, maybe, like, have somebody they go out to, they appreciate the woman they have in their house better. Like, for example, like, as a guy, like, I've heard a lot of things. Like, as a guy,
God will help you.
Sometimes I need to shut my ear, but it makes my head, you know.
Don't shut it. We need
no
it.
way. It's needed.
We need the
So the guy was like, the pressure is like, if as a guy you're dating a woman, you have to, you know, you're always with this woman every day. You're seeing her every day. You know, you do almost everything we have, and it's like the same thing. But if a man goes out to, sometimes, not like every time, it's not encouraged. I'm not encouraging anybody to do it, but that's what I heard. So if a man goes out and, you know, cheats once in a while, he appreciates.
Just a away match.
Away match. Thanks for putting it like that.
Away match.
So away match. If he goes for, you know, goes out to go and explore, you know, do some away match.
Away tournament. Yeah,
once in a while, he tends to appreciate the person he has in the house. Like, you know, sometimes there are some things he starts to see that he realizes that, oh wow, this person is actually, this is the best choice. This is a wow. Like, he starts to see that, oh gosh, he starts to see maybe the things he's not valuing, he starts to value even more. I've had guys, they tell you that, oh, that's, I don't know.
Until they go outside to knack?
No, not like until they go outside to knack. That sometimes when they go outside to knack, they tend to
appreciate
see what
their wife.
They're losing. What the outside. You know how some people tell you that there's nothing outside. Then they start appreciating the one they have in the house. Like, wow, come on, there's really nothing outside, though. Because I have heard just like that. So I don't know what you think.
What I think is a profound excuse to be irresponsible. It's an excellent way of trying to be stupid in a very sweet way. Like, must you make a mistake to make sense? Must you chop acid to know it's acid? What if you chop the one who will pour you? Do you understand?
So it's an excuse.
It's an excuse to cheat. There's no point like that. It takes a lot of process to cheat as a man. It's a lot. You do follow up. You chat. You send videos. You call. There is no mistake in cheating. Men don't make mistake in cheating.
It's intentional.
They don't. Men are intentional. If a man cheat, you caught your guy. The guy run out. But you will never admit it's against the brother code. You cannot admit. It's the brother code, me.
And you know, another thing with guys is even their friends. Like, if you have, like, the guys have another friend and you call that friend, like, and the person is really defending it. My husband, where was my husband? I was like, it was with me. Do you know, I saw a video like that. A guy was calling, like, he was trying to test his friends to see how they would, you know, and he was like, call the wife.
Okay, for guys, men will rather tell the wife of their friend the lie that will unite the marriage than the truth that will break it.
Oh, so that's what they're doing.
That's what men do.
So they don't break the marriage.
That's what we do. They tell the lies that unite the marriage than the truth that will break it. It's brotherhood code. So, but then back to the point you raised, yeah. I don't think it makes sense to cheat to realize what you have inside the house. Every woman is beautiful. And there is no ugly babe. Now you know get eye. Now you know package your babe.
I like that.
Now you know package your babe. But there's no excuse for that thing where you define like the inside.
The inside.
You dey inside.
Exactly.
The same thing I feel you define. You dey inside house.
Exactly.
Enhance it.
That's another one. I wish I could stretch on that, but let's move forward.
Enhance it. The bomb day house.
Yes.
The one outside is not the reason why the one outside is shocking you is because the person will get time is always enhancing it. They flash on for you. Have a conversation, babe. I need you on bomb shot sometimes. I need you to do that. I need you to flap around. I need to see what I have. Go to Zara, go to Shein, go to Fashion Nova. These things are cheap there. Go to Fashion Nova, go to lingerie section, then did there. It's not expensive, man. You know, get those things for your babe and all of it. You're coming from work, babe. See, that's your nightgown, babe. I mean, where am I? I need you on that nightgown tonight. I saw a couple of ladies at work and my head is scattering. I know what they carry, they can't stand you, but they have confused me already. So I'm coming home to you. They should pack it before you show up. Intentionally help her.
I like that. Intentionally.
It is not every lady that is spoiled like the way you were spoiled before you got married. Some ladies are coming from decent family, for God's sake. CAC brought up, Christian family. They are not spoiled. They don't even know they don't even know what you want. And that's why the last time you and I spoke, we talked about serious conversation before you get married.
It's very important.
It's very important. You should know if your guy like head or not before you marry him. So you practice the masterclass of head giving. It's as simple as that. So if your babe is not flashing those things that you see outside, talk to her. Buy those things, she'll put them on. And that's it.
What happens to someone that's not willing to do that? To compromise?
Okay, now this is the point here. I think that women are the most smartest people in the world. If you marry a woman and you are everything to the woman and you protect the woman and you are like a right order and she knows this guy is looking after me, he's looking out for me, she can't leave you. She can't. Women are very smart. The number one goal of a woman is security. Emotional security. How well do you support her career? How well are you responsible? There's some women, they'll caught you cheating, they'll forgive you because you're too useful to let
valuable.
Go. What is lacking? Let it go.
Too valuable.
Is David not married to somebody?
Yeah.
Are you kidding right now? There's some men that are too valuable to your life. Like they help you to shape your life and your goal, your career, and they are intentionally in love with you.
They can't let you go.
So when you see them cheat, yeah, you will fight, but you will look at, see, where do I go? Outside is not smiling.
Exactly, that's it.
And there's some cheating that you can excuse, though I don't support it. If you know that you chase your man outside yourself, some ladies chase their men outside. They're just not sensitive. They sleep on bicycle. Do you get? They sleep on bicycle. Sex is not fun anymore. You are not creative. There must be creativity. Same with the guy. You're a 5-minute guy and you're so proud to work on it. You're a 5-minute man and you're so proud to work on it. Your baby's telling you, babe, why do you always come quickly? I don't like it. Do you know what it means for you to get down with a lady? She has not even gotten to the pathway of Jerusalem. You're already in Golgotha.
Pathway.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
She hasn't even started anything. You already come and you are done. Like seriously, and she's there on the bed, useless, angry, pissed off, and you don't care. There's some men that are so dumb, bedroomly, if there's anything like that. They're very dumb. They don't know what is pre-analysis. They don't know how to understand reason. They don't study their woman. They don't know what she wants at the time. Sometimes she needs cuddling, and that's it for the night. She's too tired to do anything. Give her cuddling. That's going to be the best night ever. Sometimes you just need one encouragement, touching, conversation, touch her ears a little bit,
massage her body,
touch her hair, touch the ears a little bit. She's okay for the night.
Yeah.
Sometimes she needs the cucumber to do the real job. You need to understand what she needs per time.
Yeah.
But some men don't send. They see their wife more like a sexual property.
And sometimes they need you to help them do the little things in the house. Sometimes you can arouse a woman.
Sometimes
like that.
being responsible makes a woman honey.
Yeah, you can arouse her
now.
by helping out with chores.
Now let me break the table. It is not the thickness of your bowler that makes a woman come. This is unscripted, I'm sorry, but that's what it is. It is not the length. Sometimes ladies don't like it big. They like it average, and you know how to use it. It is not harder. No, it is your kindness. It is your kindness. There's a way you're gonna treat your lady that thinking about you, she's where? She's there. She's just there. She's coming from work. She's tired. You've taken care of the assignment for the kids. There's a warm bath there waiting for her. You've arranged for dinner. The bed is made. Everything is done.
But these days, some men are traditional.
Why are you traditional with relationship?
Some people.
It makes no sense.
There's this impression that the man is the man, the woman fixes the food, does the chores, takes care of the kids. I pay the bills and she can support.
In the African context, is another conversation. In the African context, the
in
man
the Western world.
See, at the end of the day, just marry your friend.
That's it.
Just marry your friend, because if you marry your friend, you can't watch your friend stress and you're watching TV.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna work, because you're helping your friend to wash the dishes, to clean the diaper, to lay the bedroom. She's a friend.
She's your friend.
When she think about your kindness and how good you really are, the body gives way. The body releases itself.
That's another language that some men need to understand.
You understand? When you are kind to your wife, when you're so sweet and you pay attention to what you pay attention to, there's a way I want to say it. You pay attention to what is not said. Women don't speak too much. They speak when they don't talk. They're the most.
They speak the loudest when they don't talk.
Ladies speak louder in silence. How are you? I'm fine. Guy!
She's not fine.
And you walk away. You're dumb. She's not fine. How's everything? It's okay. It's not okay. She's saying that pay attention more.
Yeah.
Ask me more.
Exactly.
So that's just the idea. If you treat your lady right, you're nice and all of that. Or maybe sometimes she just messes up with you, or she didn't say the right thing, and you just shut down. And you're like, babe, we've come a long way. We've built things together. I mean, you and I, we've been through darkness. And this relationship, I want it to be forever. But I need you to make that happen. Let me see the way you spoke to me earlier. Come on. I didn't end that. I know you were mad, but these words are not for your kind husband. Don't talk too much. When you talk too much, it's a turn off. Just drop your line, go and sleep. She will think and process and come back to you. So the bottom line is, when you treat a lady right, her body will appreciate you in gratitude. Just a little touch, the stream of life comes out. Easy. And she will have a very good time. But you're mean to your wife. You don't pay attention to your wife. You want your wife to do every damn thing in the house. You're not creative like guys outside. She's a woman that goes outside. She sees men in their doings, how they treat their women, and you're there forming, I'm a traditional man. And at night you want her to shake body for you. Okay, I come now. You want it, yeah, come. Then at the end of the day, you don't feel anything. You know what I mean?
Sure, what I've picked up from the things you said. I feel like in the end, marry a kind person, because I think at some point, love and that excitement is not all up in there.
Love is a myth.
So it's the kindness that keeps the whole thing going. If it's all about love, after a while, you're not too, you're not fascinated by maybe she has the big back, and after a while you see all of that's just drooling. So what keeps you going? I think it's just the kindness. See,
whatever you do, that's why I'm always very mad when I see people say, it's cute, it's tall, it hands. Of course, marry a cute guy, but that's like the baseline. It's not the real thing.
It's not everything.
Marry a kind guy. When you're fighting, he's kind to you.
Yeah.
When you're having issues, he's kind. Your car is broke down and you guys are having problem. She'll come through for you. Well, no, they fight still anyways.
You guys are, yeah.
Do you understand?
It's considerate.
Do you understand? Yeah. Marry a kind guy. That's the first thing to do. If your guy is kind, he won't be jealous when you're flying in your career and she's just crawling. She'll be comfortable with that. Yeah. Marry a kind guy. A kind guy, literally.
If you marry a mean one,
you're going for 17 packs, then enjoy the empty brain.
It's gonna be trouble all the way.
You can eat your cake and have it. Literally. So who did you marry at the end of the day?
Who did you marry? You know, it will determine a lot. Who you marry determines.
As a woman, you can't make mistake with that. You know, you can't make mistake as a woman because everything is important. The time is counting. You don't have time to waste as a baby girl. Your guy will determine your direction. If your guy has no direction, you're going nowhere. If your guy is dumb, your kid is going to be dumb anyways. So you can't just marry for vibe. It's a lot.
You just spoke about something, marrying someone that's dumb. Some people, they marry, and let's say for example the guy is very smart, very intelligent, and he marries someone that he actually likes, but she's not up in that par with him. And I think that some people actually invest their time in helping that woman to get on that level. You know, just because the certain qualities they also say in that person. So I think one can also do that. Like if you have somebody you like and you feel like, okay, yeah, you have this very smart guy, you know, and this lady is really, she's okay, but she's not on that level. Get her on that level. People actually do that. Am I right?
Yeah. When it comes to getting a woman, all you get is crude oil. Refine it. That's it. You know what you want in a woman. Yeah. You can have the complete package at the first sight. But there are basic ingredients in a woman she must not miss. She must be willing to learn.
Yes, that's it.
She must be addicted to growth.
Yes.
She must be supportive.
Yes.
It is okay. Leave the rest.
Enough.
Work on the rest.
Yes.
Work on the rest. You know, industrialism, you know, creative, innovation. Work on it. She's just make your woman. Create your woman. Literally, that's how it is.
It's what you want.
You
and
know?
I think it also applies to both genders.
Yeah, both genders.
As a woman, if you see a guy
but as a man, you should have a direction of where you're going.
Yeah.
You know, and that's which brings us back to the concept of cheating. Yeah. If you have a direction, and your woman didn't give you a reason to cheat, there's no reason to cheat. Because it takes a lot of time to cheat, resources to cheat, time and attention to cheat. Why going through the stress?
And in this part of the world.
But when you get home, you want to cuddle with a woman and she's not just present. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Look out. You go outside.
No, not that you want to go outside, but what are you going to do really? There's a recalcitrant attitude not to change.
Yeah.
She's just too used to you that you're kind and she just lose guard. Forgetting that you have needs. And an African man is really not comfortable with one soup, unfortunately. So when you see a guy that is faithful, it takes the grace of God. It's hard. And the kind of women that God created, sometimes you can get carried away. So when you are married to a guy that is responsible, do your best to keep it. Do your best to keep it. You know, but you can't keep a guy who wants to be outside.
Yeah. I like how you just answered all my questions. I was just going to say that, and you just said it. You can't keep a guy who wants to
be outside.
Yeah.
So when your guy is a serial cheat, and you know he's cheating, when a woman doesn't cheat just like that, you give her reason to cheat.
This argument I had with someone, it says no, a woman cheats. I think a woman doesn't just cheat. She's probably upset.
For a woman, her body is everything.
Yeah.
She doesn't give it out until there is an entrance. A woman will think about so many things: my kid, my marriage, my relationship, and this and that. But when you're consistently thinking she's a fool, when you think you have the monopoly of cheating, then she begins to give attention to the guy chatting her on Facebook. Before you know, she opened the door.
And it's a process. It's not like she has left you that day. It's taking a lot of process before she eventually leaves.
When a woman is talking to you and saying to you, change,
she's telling you something.
When she's telling you to change, she can go any length to tell you to change. She'll talk to pastors. She'll pray for you and all of that. If you don't change,
that's the process.
The day a lady wakes up and says, I'm done,
she's done.
She's done.
That's it.
She's not coming back. She's not coming back.
She has made up her mind a long time.
And when you give her reason to cheat, it takes time for a woman to cheat. Exactly. You must have ignored, you must have downplayed, you must have disrespected her so much, you know. And that brings the question, what do men really want? Because sometimes a woman is everything and they stay outside. So when you see your partner is a serial cheat, begin to have your backup plan. It's fair enough. Honestly, it is fair enough. Because in the end, your faithful is outside and you're home, bringing back STD as souvenir.
Exactly.
You don't deserve that as a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but then, do your best. As a man, a lot of men have sexual deficiencies. If you have a babe and you can't please a baby in bed, then what's your value? What's your value? 3 things you must not lack: brain to manage and administer your home as a guy. You know, the backbone and the strength to knack when there is an assignment to get done, and the ability to create and produce financial resources so your house don't starve. Those are the 3 components of a man, but one is more important: the bedroom skills. You cannot be deficient there, because being a woman is too hard. Being a woman is a difficult job. It's hard to be a woman. So when they give out their body for you to take them to the sky, ease their pain, let them calm down, and you fail, they can't imagine themselves giving you their body second time. They will give it to you out of duty as a wife, but they won't feel it. And so they give you chances to change, and you didn't change, and they jam one bado that takes them there. And that comes to the question that women, when they go out and release their body, it's final. It's gone. Because in a woman's body, there are so many things to do and to play with to lock her up. So those are the issues. So in most cases, men push ladies outside. In most cases. And this idea that as a man you must cheat, if you want to cheat as a man, cheat. And if she's going to cheat as a woman because you're cheating and you're not changing, then you can't blame her for that. I don't think you can.
Wow.
But marry a kind guy. A kind guy knows what to do. Like, before you go and cheat, he must have given you so many. Babe, how far now? What's going on? We're not talking again. You don't have my time again. We're not. What did I do? He must have consistently talked to you, but you're
not listening.
You're just not listening. You know, and that's it. Then just have conversations. Really.
Yeah, I think it helps a lot when you talk
about. Talk to your babe about what do you want. How do you want to be touched? What style do you appreciate? And when you're with your babe, say, pay attention as a guy. Don't be dumb. Listen to the rhythm. Know when the rhythm goes high. Follow the music. When the music is,
you mean in the
in the other room, follow the music. You know, when you follow the music, there's a way you know that the voice is changing, the dynamics has changed. She has expressed some excitement. Stay on that key. Don't change. Don't do off key. I don't know if you understand my parable.
Stay on that tempo.
Yeah, you're on a particular journey.
And you're
on a mission. You touch one particular spot, and she gives you a wonderful tune. Is it that spot? Did it? No, come, just did there. Go, respect yourself. Respect yourself. So when you're smart like that, women cannot just leave you now. For what? When a woman is sexually satisfied with,
unless she's greedy.
When a woman is sexually satisfied with the one at home, she doesn't go out.
There's no need to.
The woman doesn't. It's a man that is even give him up and die. He wants to go outside.
To go out, yes.
You know. So my dear.
Wow. Honestly, I like that you're saying this, but a lot of people will argue this. But coming from you, I feel like they have a lot of reasons, but maybe because you have experience and you're speaking from experience. And
honestly, you're gonna see a lot of ladies that will enter your eyes. What God created out there is massive. Women, sometimes you see women. So discipline is not all you need as a man. You don't need discipline. You need self-discipline. When there's no one there to tell you what to do, you look at the opportunity cost. You look at what you want to do. You process. You think. You engage. Then you withdraw. That's the idea. Because it's distraction. You don't need it.
That's the strategy.
Yeah.
Just pointed out.
It's okay to admire.
Even Davido said it in his most recent album. He said, right now, no distraction.
No distraction.
Focused on my family.
You understand? So when you see anything outside there in any lady that enter your eye, arrange them for your babe now.
Yeah, so
buy the same for your woman. Your woman will enter your eye too.
Upgrade that. Make her look like what you are seeing outside.
Do you understand? You see something outside, you like it, then go to the shop and enter designer shops and get it for your babe.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. If she's not wearing them,
and you have tried.
You have tried, at least.
Yeah.
You know, some guys will say that even if you want to go outside, don't be caught. But I'll be like, don't go at all, I beg, because it's difficult outside. It's a lot of stress. It's too much of stress. For a man to cheat, it's a process. You chat, you text, You go backyard, you pick call on the ground.
Some
you
people,
will
I think
follow.
it's a habit.
Do you think it's easy for a man to go into a woman's corner, pull off his pants, pull off his bed, pull off it? It's a process, so there's no mistake anywhere. Ladies, hear it from me. Your man does not make mistake knocking. He won't knock. But the question is, if you've done everything possible to make him stay and he still go outside, then you have to recheck your reason for the engagement and see if you have to move forward or take a step backward. But for some people, knocking is not actually a reason to break up, though. It depends.
It's not a reason. Well, yeah. Well, a lot of people are broken up. So I have to argue that.
You know?
It's not a reason, but a lot of people are broken up. As
If you're married to a guy that eats everything and, you know, 1 or 2 match away, man, you can let it go. It depends. But I'm not saying they should go
some
and do that.
people will say this particular, I know a lot of people that are broken up, but at the end, you now ask yourself, what's outside?
What's outside? I think the question is, if you are in a relationship with anybody and once the person is your friend, you have a goal and a mutual understanding, spice the relationship, because you see yourselves every single day. So it's normal to get bored. It's normal. But the third leg does not really ceases to appreciate what is good. So when you have a guy and just spice up the relationship literally as a babe, just try. If you wear bomb shot and walk past, the guy will respond. He will respond.
So guys, you just remind me. So guys do like all that stuff. But
Yes,
sometimes
now.
you think they don't notice.
Yeah, we don't
You
talk.
know,
We don't
sometimes.
talk. We don't
I
talk.
remember
But
a scenario like that. Somebody was like, "Oh God, the way you wear bomb shot." I'm like, "Huh?" Somebody like, it makes me go crazy. I'm like, some people do like
because
that.
as a lady, when they tell you, you begin to show yourself. That's when you remember you want to buy hair.
So why do you keep back words like that? Because sometimes, do you know that sometimes when you actually tell, it depends on the woman though. Sometimes you.
But me, I say it.
That's what I'm saying. But some people don't say it. Do you know they don't say it until they don't have the person?
Because they see, men are not see. When you tell a lady how you feel, okay, sorry, your wife or your partner, whatever, how she makes you go mad with what she's wearing, how she's bouncing around and flapping God's natural gift, you're already doing the job 50%.
You're doing what?
You're doing the job 50%. She's already melting inside. You are prepping everything. It's called steaming.
Exactly.
So as a smart guy, you can't keep your excitement. But some guys are trained to be calm. It depends on where they're coming from. Some guys are naturally timid.
Some guys, I don't think it's timidness. I think it's ego.
It's
Some
ego.
men, they got ego.
And
they're like, nah, I'm not gonna tell her. She starts to feel too much of herself.
Ego and quality knacking, they don't meet.
Oh,
If you have to enjoy knacking,
remove ego, right?
you have to have no sense.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, you have to be brainless.
Oh,
Can I explain?
we bring.
The more nasty you are, the more she appreciates you. The more stupid you are, like the more you must not get sense. You have to do stupid, silly things, nasty, crazy things, useless things, say stupid things. She wants to hear it. Exactly.
Look at that.
You're packaging on top of enjoyment the way they do. No, you can't do that. You understand? She walks around you like, hey, come on, do you want to kill me? Do you understand that when you wave this bar, my brain is shit.
It doesn't hurt to say those things.
Where is it? Go away, you are spoiled. As she's going,
Yeah.
she's preparing her mind for the match.
Say if I see you,
So use the words to wet the ground.
I know.
See, as a man, you have to use your words to wet the ground. When she's tripping, when she's making you feel like, when she's making you go strong and crazy, tell her. She needs to know. She needs to know. That might be the word to unlock every button.
I think ego is the problem for some men.
And most especially, I tell guys, when you're with your woman and you're making love, speak. You are not dumb. Express yourself how she makes you feel. Let her know her value. Ask question if you're there. Ask question, how are you doing? She will tell you. She will talk to you. Do you understand? And that's it. It is in the conversation that the connection comes, the synergy comes, and she can imagine that with another person. You know, will work. So guys, I beg, once a woman is married or dating you,
Let's see
upgrade.
101 men.
Upgrade.
Are you hearing that from the Energy King?
Let's leave the rest.
Tips for the men.
Alright guys, thank you very much for listening to our
banter. Interesting, engaging banter.
Please, if you have a baby girl that is so sexy and beautiful, please upgrade please tell her who she is. She needs to hear that she's crazily beautiful. She needs to hear that she's a goddess of beauty. She needs to hear that what is on her chest is driving you crazy at work. Let her know that she can't even get her numbers right. You can't even get your numbers right because one day you're thinking about what happened last night and now you can focus. Let her know that the secretaries at work makes no sense to you at all. Beg her to come work at your office and all of that. She needs work. Ladies are triggered by what they hear.
And some ladies appreciate that. Some don't feel too much of themselves when you say that, because the impression is that they feel too much. There are actually some ladies that don't feel too much of themselves when you tell them these things. So every lady will appreciate you saying that. Every girl will appreciate you. All you need is the courage to say nonsense when you need it to say. And ladies like it when you're bold enough to look into their eyes and tell them the nonsense they want to hear. Do you understand? Exactly. Put a stamp on that.
That's it. You are at work. You call your babe. How far? Come on. Because I will call off this evening. I need to call
I'll forget that my 10-hour shift.
I'll be like, I'm hungry. What? Have you eaten? But you're on my mind. Now you with a snack or at the corn. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You put her in the mood. Men just need
set the ball.
That's why I told you, men just prepare in marriage. They don't prepare for it. If you know a fine babe that other people are eyeing up and down, you're lose guarded. Beg. Every time you're with your woman is a new day. Don't say because it's my babe so I can just do it. Prepare yourself. Don't eat nonsense. Don't drink sugar. Don't drink Coke. Don't do that. And you're drinking Coke, you're drinking sugar, you're the one that will go and get Timbit, you're the one that will go and get chicken and all this nonsense. As a man, and you want to perform well, you can't.
They're killers, eh?
Get a cucumber, get granuts, updates, and see the way you pay attention.
I want to hear.
It's an update I want to give to people that will listen to my show.
Okay.
You understand? As a man, anything sweet kills. Anything you take in that is sweet, it kills your potency. And if you're not active in the bedroom, your value is zero. Forget your money, forget your brain, forget your energy. You've got to be valuable in the bedroom. That's it. That is the only way you administer therapy to your woman. It's therapeutic, like that's it. When you make love to your woman, because when you're making love to your wife or your woman, whatever it is, your person, she's giving you her body to actually take care of. Being a woman is difficult already. It's hard work to be a woman. So when she gives you that body, you have an opportunity of a lifetime to treat her skin right from head to toe. And it's now time to enter Jerusalem. Your kingdom is now descending.
Now go to Babylon.
He's going to Babylon.
Can you imagine?
Where Nebuchadnezzar is crawling.
Halfway.
It makes no sense. So basically, the update I wanted to share:
cucumber,
granuts,
and
banana, and Greek yogurt.
Ooh, wait, all mixed together?
Blend it.
Oh, God.
You see that granuts? Don't miss it. Granuts, cucumber, banana, blend it. Granuts is in Walmart. Niger granuts. Blend it, make it your smoothie.
And what does this do?
It detoxifies your system. Once you take it, your soldier is already activated. You don't come too quickly. It makes you stronger and it's natural.
So it's like a potency portion.
It washes away your nonsense, your sugar content. You just see your body hard. That's it. And when you're in the inner room, don't be too excited. Don't be too excited. Excitement brings it. It brings it. It unlocks the sperm. Excitement. Your woman opens her body. You see oh my God, let me get this one. The moment you see everything, you are happy. This guy is coming. There is a CSF, cerebrospinal fluid. That is the pathway that the sperm comes through. It comes and you can't stop it anymore. It's too late because you are too excited.
So guys, don't
detach
be too
your mind. Be present, but detach your mind from it. Don't be too excited. Think about you just trying to make her feel okay. Don't be too excited. In excitement,
it ruins everything.
In excitement, your liquid is unlocked. In excitement. On the street, we tell guys, think about another thing entirely. That your useless boss at work that is stressing you. Focus your mind on it, but be present. That's it. Be present. And it's as simple as that. That's it.
You're giving a very useful, some useful tips today. I'm sure a lot of people have learned.
Alright guys, Energy King Masterclass.
We have to come to an end.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
Yes.
The time is so late. We need to go to bed. I mean, she needs to go home before.
I need to go.
And I need to go to my house.
Well, we've had a very great time.
Thank you very much for your time.
Learned a lot. Shared a lot of ideas and
vibe on vibe.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, no. I'll see you next time, guys. Unscripted.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Let's go.
It's John F.
Know that I love you, promise to stay, and I give you my heart, my soul, my